Hi everybody, Robert here with more Revit training. Today we're going to continue on with our house, but we're going to look at a solar study. So basically what happens here, we can show the light of the sun rays. And so basically what you need to do, you need to turn on your shadows here, down here, in the view settings. So for this one, I'm going to select this and turn these shadows on. And as you can see, there are our shadows. And then we'll use this hidden line view because we can see the shadows better. So there are our shadows. And then we want to select this little guy here and we want to turn on our sun path. So if I zoom out, so what you see is, okay, right now this is placed at this time and location, and this is the shadow, and this is the path of the sun. And this little compass is basically the directions, as you can see, north, south, east, and west. So what we like to do here, and what's new in Revit 2023, you will go into the sun, and then you select sun settings. Now right here in sun settings, you can select the solstice here. So you can do multi-day, and let's do a single day here. And let's select summer solstice. This is summertime. And then we select here, we can do during this duration of time, or we can just go from sun up to sunset, that's about right for the summer. Let's go take a look at winter solstice. And there you can see, 10 a.m. to 4, that's interesting. But we can set that to maybe whatever time, but let's just go with our summer solstice study. Then we'll say apply and okay. So there's where that will begin, and we were under, let's go back into our settings here, and then we'll say okay. So now from this point on, we'll go back into our settings, our solar study here. And then once we select that, we'll pick up this dialog, this new tab here. And here I got it selected as summer solstice. And then there's the time of day. So what happens is I can run this. Let's see what happens here. I run this guy, and what happens is the sun will take its path in the animation, and as you can see, the shadows change as the sun progresses during that time. So that's pretty good. So now let's take another look here. And let's go look at winter solstice study. So the sun is shifted way to the south, and there's our shadow. So if I can run this, so we can also select this. You can select these frames here. So we have 7 frames. So I'm going to push that all the way up there. So I'll push it back, and here we can adjust the speed. So let's say 6 here. And then we can adjust the sun intensity, but let's see what happens here if I run this. So it's pretty straightforward how these work. There's several other, well, this is the 2023 version, and this is basically new to Revit. So I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to go summer solstice study again, and I'm going to go back to my settings here. And let's go look at the fall solar study. Apply. So this is what the sun location will be in the fall and at this date and time. So I want to set the sunset to sunrise, and I'm going to apply. Say okay. And then here in our little tab here for play, we just play it. And as you can see the sun directions, the shades and shadows as they go along. So basically, and you can bring this back frame by frame, or you can even loop it. So this is pretty cool. So just wanted to show you this quick exercise on how you do sun studies. Now another thing that happens here, we can take this guy and we can go to our sun settings here. This is in a loop right now. I'm gonna just stop it here. I'll just play it. Okay, now what we can also do here, I'm gonna just stop this here. I can, and now we want to go back into our settings. Now here in our settings, I'm going to briefly go through these. Here you got single day lighting, and then here you got location. So I'm going to select this little location tab, and I can go wherever this is in the world. So as you can see this little map here, so I'm going to drag this out, and I'm going to push this all the way to Australia. This place is going to be in the land down under. So I could just drag this guy here. Probably going to be somewhere around Brizzy. And we'll say okay. So now this is the actual location. Let's go look at the winter solstice. We'll click apply and okay. So that's what's 10 a.m. in the winter in this location in the winter time and the location that we selected. And then I can just go in here again. I can go back to my settings again and make sure I have this set for sunrise to sunset. So it's going to be a 5:03 a.m. to 6:37 p.m. And I'm going to just say apply here. Okay. And let's run this guy. Let's play it. So that's pretty neat. So now we know how sun settings work, and they also do light studies for this for your models, and you can have a look at this in our realistic view. And then we can also adjust the sunlight intensity here. So I can drag this up and I can make the sunlight much brighter here. So as you can see, the light is brighter, and I'm going to go back into my shaded view. As you can see there, and then I'll go back into my hidden line. And then I could also change the intensity of these shadows here, so I can make them very dark. I can make them subtly light here. So that's how you do sun studies in Revit 2023. It's a nice new feature. They got it now that it does animations, and they didn't have that before, which is pretty cool. So hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Everybody be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Everybody be safe. Cheers. Bye. And please subscribe. It helps me make videos like this every day. And thank you for all the new subscribers. Appreciate you a lot. Bye.